Hey guys, it's Joshua Hardwick here from Ahrefs. So I just wanted to take a quick moment to explain how this SEO pricing spreadsheet works and how the data explorer within this spreadsheet works. So basically what you can do with this is you can pull out additional insights from this data and refine by a bunch of things and see data for things that aren't included in the post, because there's just an infinite amount of combinations and data points that you can pull from this. So I've not really got time to go over those in the post. So basically you're looking at the spreadsheet now, and as you can see there are 3 tabs. So you're looking at the pricing tab right now, which basically displays all the data that you actually want to see. So you've got these 3 graphs based around the prices that SEOs charge on a monthly basis, a per project basis, and per hour. And as you can see, you've got the exact figures and percentages on the left-hand side of the sheet. So all of this data comes from the data set from the survey, which, as you can see, we've got in its entirety in the spreadsheet. Obviously, we've pulled out all of the personally identifiable information, such as websites and email addresses, but that's basically the full data set that you've got there. So if you know pivot tables and all that kind of stuff, you can play around with this and pull out any information that you want. But obviously, a lot of people, myself included, aren't really that adept at using pivot tables. So what I did is I created this data explorer. As you can see, we've got this data explorer tab, and quite a simple idea here. Basically, it allows you to do what pivot tables kind of do, and allows you to filter data in a roundabout way, in a kind of limited fashion, really easily. So as you can see, you've got all these filters. You've got region, country type, employees, and you've got these drop downs on the right hand side of that. So basically, just to explain how this works, let's just select a region, and we'll choose the United States. So if we hop over to this pricing tab now, you can see that what actually happens is this formula runs and these graphs actually change. So these graphs then are filtered by the filters that you actually choose on this Data Explorer tab. So we've chosen United States, so now we're seeing only information for the United States. So you can see that 80% of the people that responded to the survey from the United States offer their services on a monthly retainer. And you can see that 43% only offer a monthly retainer. But obviously what we could do is we could choose a different country from this. We could choose the United Kingdom, and as you'll see, it'll run through the data again, and the stats are completely different. But you can combine all these filters, so you can choose, say, for example, United States, and you could choose, only freelance businesses, only respondents that chose to identify as freelancers. And as you can see, once again, the data changes, and you can see the stats for that particular subset of data. So you can kind of go as crazy as you want with this, but just be aware that the deeper you go into this data, it's not going to work out after a while, because there's only a limited number of respondents. And if you start getting too specific with this data, well, it's just going to break the spreadsheet because there's not enough response. As you can see, no one responded with this exact criteria. But there are a few things that you can use this for. If you want to filter by your countries, for example, India, and the type of business that you run, that's quite easily done. Same goes for employees. Basically just play around with this, and you can get some extra insights from this data. And as I said, if you know anything about pivot tables, play around with this data, the actual data set here, and I'm sure you can pull out anything that you want. So yeah, that's it. Just a quick overview of the Data Explorer spreadsheet for this SEO pricing data. Cheers.